Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up.
Hello, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For everyone that is new, my name is Cameron, and go ahead and press that subscribe button if you have not already. So today's video is just literally a bunch of questions so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I am currently at the park. It is a little windy, but I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, so I have some questions on my phone that I'm going to get into. So first things first. Yeah, so this is literally just a video so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better, as I was saying. I haven't done a Q&A since the very first video on my channel. So for all my day ones, this is for you guys as well. Go ahead and watch that video if you have not already. This is just, I have evolved a lot since I started my YouTube channel. And my first video, it's almost been a year. So yeah, I just want to show you guys who I am and give you guys a better description of who I am now versus who I was when I first started my YouTube. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first question. There are a lot of questions, so I'm probably gonna lose track. Yeah, just bear with me. So first things first is, what is something I have learned while being in college? So I've learned a lot, to be honest. Something that
Poniendo sol.
yo no sé. Adios.
Adiós, mi amor. Besito.
Bye.
Bye.
Know where I am. Okay, that threw me off. Okay, what's something I've learned in college? I have learned that everything is temporary. Everything is temporary, like living where you live, the people that are in your life, taking the classes that you're taking, everything is so temporary. And realizing that has changed my life forever. If I was an Olympian, what sport would it be for? It would be, I would say, for track, because I used to run track, but I hated practice because it was just straight running. What brings me joy? I don't know, hanging out with my family. I don't really get to see my family that much, so I would say hanging out with my family makes me so happy. Like, I love the holiday season. That whole thing just makes me literally the happiest. What habits stopped me from reaching my goals? 100%, I would say procrastination. I procrastinate so much, even in school. It is the worst thing ever. What change would I want to make in this world? I would make everyone treated equally, whether you're a man, woman, short, tall, feminine, masculine. I would just make it an even playing field for everyone. That's something that I feel like is not 100% true in today's time, especially here in the US. So yeah, that's something that I would do, is just make it even, give everyone the same opportunity. And I think that will make our society so much better. What's my love language? Quality time and acts of service. But I'm also big on words of affirmation as well. Yeah, kind of all of them. I'm not so much into gifts. I love a good gift, but I feel like unless you know me really well, it's hard to get me a gift that I genuinely like. What's the other one? So we got time, acts of service, gift giving, words of affirmation, physical touch. Oh my gosh, I literally love physical touch. Unless I don't know you, I'm not a big hugger unless I know you. I love to hug my family and my friends, and I'm big in hugging, but I have to know you pretty well for it to for me to want that, you know. Have I ever felt like a failure? No. Just because I feel like if I went out there and I tried my best, I can't fail. I might learn a lesson or two, but there's no way, personally in my opinion, there's no way I could fail if I went and tried my best. What's the best era of my life? What has been the best era of my life? 100% college. I have loved every bit of college. It's taught me so much. I have been down bad in college, but I have also learned lessons that will take me through the rest of my life. And for that has been, and because of that, it has made college the best era. What's the most important relationship in your life currently? The one that I have with my mother, and it'll always be the most important. Me and my mom are literally so close, and I feel like I value that more than anything, or value the relationship I have with my mom more than anyone else. Quick side quest. I made me a protein shake today. It is so good. I'm living for this right now. Okay. What's my most treasured memory? My most treasured memory. The last day I got to hang out with my best friend right before she passed away will probably be a memory that I remember for the rest of my life. And that day was just so clear in my brain. I remember every detail, and that's probably my most treasured memory. How do I practice self-care? Making YouTube videos because I enjoy it. Spending time with my friends, getting my hair done, painting my nails. They're like a little bit of a mess right now, but painting my nails, taking baths. I love to take baths, buying myself candles. I love a good candle. Sometimes I go on drives. There's different ways for me to take care of Cam. If I could live forever, would I want to? Probably not, just because I don't feel like we're meant to live forever. You know, you come and you go. And this life is kind of exhausting. I feel like that would be a point in rest in coming to heaven. What I believe happens after you die, so I wouldn't want to be on earth forever if I had the choice to. No. What's something that impresses me? Something that impresses me is when people can eat a whole lot of food in one sitting. I don't know if it's because I have a small stomach that I can't do that, but it always is like really crazy to me when people can eat a bunch of food just like quickly and fast. I also eat slow, so that's something that just impresses me. Like, oh my gosh, you can eat all that food and fast. What's my definition of beauty? My definition of beauty is something that I find like appealing to my eyes. Or yeah, if you find it appealing to look at, then I would say it has some form of beauty about it or in it. Am I good with finances? Yes and no. I spend money. If I want something, I'm going to buy it, like period. If I want something and I feel like I can afford it, I'm 100% gonna get it, or I'm going to work so that I can get it. What's my favorite way to relax? Recently, I've gone to the spa recently and got a massage. That's probably the best way I have learned to relax. Do you embrace change or fight it? I would say I embrace change. With the amount of times I have moved and it being out of my control and me just saying, you know what, this is the life that I have, and just going with the flow, I 100% would say I embrace change. It is hard to change, like move places and go to different schools and meet new people, but I would say it's been the most exciting point in my life, is being able to actually meet people and see how other people live. Yeah, so I would say I 100% do embrace change. Are you more like your mother or your father? 100% I'm like just like my mom. I always tell her that she's like me. Like I will call my mom and we'll be like, have our glasses on watching TV, and I'm like, Mom, you're just like me. Like, it's so funny. We even look like, we look just like her. My mom looks like me. She said I look like her, but I say she looks like me. Do I express emotion or suppress them? I 100% express emotion. Very well, actually. I feel if you have wronged me or hurt my feelings, I'm going to be the first person to tell you. It might take me a little bit of time because I don't want it to come off like in the worst rude way, but I will 100% tell you how I feel, like straight up, just like that. How do I respond to criticism? It depends on who it's coming from and the way that it's coming, or the way that it's presented to me. The way that things are presented to me go a long way. If you come to me with like a good attitude and like a soft like tone, I can handle. But if you're like yelling at me and doing all that, it won't go well, because I'll just return that energy. Call me petty, but that's how I am. What's something I'm choosing, or what's something you're choosing to ignore? Something I'm choosing to ignore. I wouldn't say I'm choosing to ignore anything. If anything, there's certain things that I don't address, but something I've chosen to ignore, that's crazy. Maybe like trauma. I don't know, everyone has their trauma, and I don't really like completely go through and try to work it out, or try to go through my traumas. I just kind of deal with it and move on. But if I had to give an answer of something that I'm choosing to ignore, I would say that. What's one thing that totally blows your mind? Something that blows my mind? How fast innovation has been going on. Like, how fast like technology has progressed. Like, technology in general is crazy to me, like that they're creating robots. And I've seen things on Instagram about like the next generation of baby is how they're going to be raised, and the technology that they're going to have versus the ones that we've had. I think that's crazy. That's what blows my mind. And it also blows my mind how differently people live in different countries. I've seen different things online and through TV shows that I watch on how like different people live. So that's something that blows my mind, just because I've never thought about experiencing growing up in a different way than I have, and that's something that has changed me, or thinking about how different other like girls my age have grown up. Do you think you're tough on yourself? I am very tough on myself because I want the best results, and the only way to do that is to give myself tough love. But also in a certain sense, I give myself a lot of grace. So I think it depends on the situation and how I choose to go about it. Is there anything too serious to be joked about in your opinion? Yes, I do think some subjects do not need to be joked about. Of course, jokes can be made, but I will say I'm not too big on like jokes. Once I feel like something is serious and it has like a negative connotation to it, then it should stay that way. Jokes can be made to lighten the mood, and I completely understand that, but a lot of times, in my opinion, if something is serious, then it needs to kind of stay that way. And I've also learned about myself, I'm not the biggest fan of jokes if, you know, it's not warranted, or like if it's not, like, to me sometimes it's unnecessary for sure. What makes me laugh the most? What does make me laugh the most? I can't really give like one answer. Like when something's funny, I'm gonna laugh about it. I'm trying to think what's something that makes me laugh the most. Ay. What's something that makes me laugh the most? I don't know. I'm like having a hard time like thinking about what's something that's just off the rip like will forever be hilarious. I don't know. When people have funny sense of humors, that I feel like that always makes me laugh. When I'm at work, I'm always laughing. Just like things that happen are just funny there. Like I don't know. I can't really give like a set scenario. But I do be laughing. That's for sure. Do I like surprises? Yes and no. It depends on who it's coming from. But the only reason I wouldn't like a surprise is because I want to be prepared for whatever is going to happen. So if you're like surprising me with like, I don't know, a dinner or something, I would want to be dressed and have my hair and makeup done for that occasion. So that's the only thing. I just want to be prepared. Yeah. So surprises are perfect in certain scenarios. Like if I were to get engaged, of course I might be surprised about that, but I would just want to be dressed. Like just make sure I'm dressed. Like for real. Just make sure I look like the part. Like I'd want to take pictures and everything. But other than that, like surprises are always a vibe. I see a big dog. Okay, he went back. Surprises are always a vibe. Just especially if it's coming from someone that truly knows me well. I love that. What lessons have I learned from previous relationships? Communication truly is everything. I have been in relationships that have ended because people aren't communicating and things are misunderstood. And also, even if you like a guy, or if you're liking the person that you're with, it takes more than that. You know, it takes effort on both sides. And if effort is not given on both sides, and it's genuinely not going to work. Something else that I've learned from being in relationships is that you need to love that person how they need to be loved, and not how you want to love them. That has been something that I struggled with in my past relationships, because I'm thinking, okay, I love you and I'm showing you this, but it needs to be shown in the way that they need it to be shown for it to be valid. I'm low-key spitting, but yeah, that's something that I've learned in my past relationships. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes and no. I do believe that there are people that are 100% like meant to be together, but I also think that you could possibly have more than one soulmate, because the world is so big. Like the globe that we have, and the planet that we're on is massive. Like I feel like it'd be crazy if we had one soulmate, and to be honest, what are the odds of you finding that one person? Like, that's what's crazy to me. Like, how could that work? But I'm also thinking, because, you know, like, even like I experienced right now, like, not everyone speaks the same language. How would you even be able to communicate with them? You know, so I feel like, yes, there are soulmates out there, but the likelihood of you really finding that person is slim. I don't know, but I do think that there are people that are meant to be 100%, and yeah. Would you relocate for love? I would say yes, I would relocate for love, because it's a part of my life to be moving. Like, I've been moving cities, states my whole entire life, so it is something that I'm not like unused to, or something that I'm not familiar with moving a lot. So yeah, I would say I would do it. It just depends on where. But yeah, I'd be down. What did you want to be when you were younger? When I was younger, for the longest time, I wanted to be a pilot. But then I realized I do want to be a mom as well, and it's hard to be present in your kid's life if you're a pilot, because you're gone for half of each month. Like, you're gone for 2 weeks at a time, flying, and then you come back and you're home for 2 weeks. But I wouldn't want to miss half of the year away from my children. So I decided that that's not something that I want to fully go into. Do you believe in second chances? Younger me did. When I was 18, 19, yes, I 100% believe in second chances. But now that I am older, I would say no, I don't, because people do things and they do them on purpose, and they know what they're doing. People are very smart. And a lot of times I feel that people do things not thinking of the other person, or not thinking how their actions affect other people. And so if you're that inconsiderate, then I don't think you should get a second chance. But then again, everyone makes mistakes, so it could go both ways. I feel like in relationships specifically, no, I don't believe in second chances. You mess up once, it is what it is. Hope it was worth it. That's kind of my mindset on those kinds of things. Do you think of yourself as empathetic? Yes and no. I do, because I realize that life is hard, and there's a huge dog running around this park. And I'm so scared of dogs, but he's on the other side, so I should be chilling. Do I view myself to be empathetic? I do, because I understand life is hard. Life is genuinely hard, and I feel like I've learned that recently more than anything. Life has its challenges, and everyone is going to go through some form of challenge, some more challenging than others. So yeah, I would view myself as an empathetic person. But a lot of times I don't. It goes back and forth, because I feel like positions that people are in, a lot of times they have done things to put themselves in that position. So that's why it's like this for me. But overall, I am. Do you feel a lot of pressure to be successful? I do, just because I'm pushing for my younger self, and the younger version of myself sees myself to have everything that I want in this life, and so that's more so what I'm working towards. Okay, the dog is coming this way. Let me pay attention to that. She's not even paying attention. But he's coming this way. Ma'am? Yeah. I'm scared. He's big. I'm absolutely not. Hey. Is flirting cheating? I don't even know. Oh, do I consider flirt? I'm that threw me right now. But do I consider flirting cheating? Yes, because it is the first step in becoming physical with someone else. So yes, I will say flirting is cheating. It's a form of cheating. I don't think that that's what cheating is, but it causes cheating, so therefore I believe it is disrespectful. So yeah. What has been the best decision I've ever made? I would say the best decision I've ever made is that, I don't know, choosing the college that I currently go to has been the best decision I've ever made, because it has impacted my life the most out of every other decision I've made on my own. My mom has made a big impact on my life, impact on the decisions that I've made, and that's one of the main ones that I made completely solo. Nobody told me to do this or do that or go here or go here. So I would 100% say it's the college that I go to. And I feel like it was a pretty good decision so far. So yeah. Do I feel like I'm living out my personal dreams? Yes, I am. I started my YouTube in the past year. I have done bridal modeling work, and I'm like slowly getting back into that. Getting back into bridal modeling, and that's something that I genuinely really, really enjoy. And so, yeah, I do feel like I am living out my personal dreams. So yes, I do feel like I'm living out my personal dreams. How decisive or indecisive are you? I am extremely, believe it or not, I am so indecisive. I am so indecisive when it comes to choosing food places. I'm indecisive when it comes to like what I want to do as far as like an activity or something. I'm indecisive, but I know what I want as far as like my goals in life. Those are pretty planned out, but we're gonna get more into like a personal life question. So, okay, what's the biggest struggle I've had to overcome? Personally, I would say the jump from high school to college was pretty difficult for me, to say the least. Yeah. What are my thoughts on dating apps? Personally, believe it or not, I have never ever made a dating app like profile or anything ever. Everyone that I've like spoken to has been maybe through social media or in person, like in-person interactions. But no, I think that they're cool though. I think that it's something that is really crazy that people have met, literally gotten married through apps. Like I think that's like amazing, but that's not something that I have done or been interested in doing, just because I know how creepy people can be online. And yeah, I don't know, I've just never been like, oh, let me make a profile. Like I think it'd be cool, and I have friends that have done that, but it's just not my style. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I've like literally have interacted with people as I'm just sitting here in the park making this video. It's been a time meeting someone that speaks a different language, like what I was saying about like soulmates and things like that. Like all people don't even speak the same language. I just think it's crazy. And for some reason, this is not the first time that somebody has approached me thinking I speak Spanish. Like I'm working on it, but one day I do want to be fluent, which is crazy. But people approach me thinking I'm speaking Spanish. Like this is not the first time that has happened, and I think that's really interesting as well. But anyways, enough of me freaking yapping. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, you like me like just talking and blabbering about God knows what, go ahead and press that subscribe button and join Cam's crew. Also, leave a comment down below what kind of video you want me to do next, because I will most likely do it, just because I'm really open to new ideas at this point. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Give it a huge thumbs up. Much love to all my supporters. Bye.